Hello guys, welcome back to Artefact TV. I'm Dominic Brown and I'm joined today by Aurelien to discuss the launch of his new online talk show, Speaking Volumes with Aurelien.
Yes.
So explain to us how you came up with the concept for the show.
Honestly, it was in the SU bar and we was having drinks, and many people that know me always say that we need you to do something. You have to be like the root of entertainment for us. So I just thought, well, I can't really sing like Whitney Houston. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want to be a model because I love food, but I can talk and just entertain people. So I said, let me do a talk show. So it just started from having conversations with numerous people, even strangers and friends, and they were like, yeah, I could see you in front of a camera having your own talk show and having rants, and that's how it came along, really. Yeah.
Where will we be able to find the show when it is launched?
The show is going to be launched online. So it works out, we have a talk show and then we have the podcast. The podcast will be posted on SoundCloud. I don't think anybody wants to watch anything for an hour on YouTube. I prefer having a 20-minute talk show on YouTube, and it'll be a round-up panel show where I'll be discussing, gossip, drama, TV and showbiz and fashion. And then we also have on the SoundCloud where it's an extended version of the after show. But within the after show, it will be filmed, so it'll be like snippets of 4 minutes of different topics that we've touched on in the 1 hour podcast, and that will also be online on the actual YouTube channel for people to view.
How important do you think it is that these sorts of people have a platform where they can just sort of vent? It's not even necessarily talking about the most important things, but just having the opportunity to be heard.
I think it's quite good because as students, we don't have a way that we can express ourselves. Yes, there's forums, yes, there's Twitter, and yes, there's Instagram and Facebook, but the only people that see it are your friends. You want to put it out there for everybody else aside from your friends, aside from the people that follow you on Instagram and Twitter to see it. And I always believe in people that can actually be heard and not just be heard, behind a computer screen and through a keyboard. You actually have to physically be heard. And I don't think there's anyone out there right now that is trying to pave the way for students.
And with what, Artefact do ourselves is try and promote the issues that surround not just students but young professionals and young people that are sort of trying to find a job. And I think, at the end of the day, we have really got the same goal in reaching the same sorts of people.
Absolutely, because also within, Speaking Volumes with Aurelien, there is a segment where we will be including artists and musicians and students to promote their work, instead of just putting a flyer on the wall or walking around the SU bar and saying this is the event that we've got, or leaving a stupid little A4 picture on the table and expect people to actually look into it. It doesn't work like that.
You do really have to put stuff in people's faces and make them listen.
You really do, and that's what we're going to do. We'll have, I'm not that famous yet. I'm not famous at all. I feel like people need to realize that if they want their work to be known and to be heard of or to be seen, they need to come on a platform as students to promote it as well. And that's what Speaking Volumes will do. They will put them on the map within the university anyway, yeah.
Who's the most famous person that you've ever come into contact with? This is sort of for our viewers to find out about your...
I still go to university and I have student loans, so that shows I'm not that famous. I have come into contact with a few people in Big Brother. I don't want to start name dropping, but if anyone wants me to name drop, I will say that I've actually been paparazzied, as you know, by the Sun and the Daily Mail coming out of a nightclub, very, very drunk. Very, very drunk, coming out of a nightclub with Frankie Kokoza, which everyone knows was that guy that went on the X Factor and he got kicked out of the X Factor for numerous of things that he did, which was very bad. He was like the rebel. But, high profile is probably Frankie Kokoza, because it was actually, paparazzi and everything and went onto the papers.
Right, well, I'm really looking forward to it, and we'll be sharing links to Speaking Volumes with Aurelien online. So, thanks for watching.
Thank you.